Hey, what's up? It's Matt with Minecraft. Hey, today I want to speak to the addicts. The addicts that are really struggling right now. The people that are in recovery and that are struggling right now with this quarantine. I know boredom is one of the worst things for an addict. So I want to talk a little today about how to get through this, and hopefully I can say something that will help you get through these times that we're going through. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below. Much appreciated. It helps me get my content out there, helps me reach more addicts, more people, helps me just get my word out there. Thank you. And then yeah, just hit that subscribe button and let's get started. First, I want to talk to the people that are in addiction, active addiction right now. And if you're watching this, that means that you clicked on this for a reason. It means that you're looking for some sort of help, that you are going through some sort of transformation where you want change. So if you're actively using and you're watching this, I want to just let you know, if you think it's impossible to get clean, I was an addict for 15 years. I mean, I'm still an addict, but I was actively using for 15 years. It did nothing but destruction through my whole life. I went to prison 3 times. I've been to jail several different times. I've been to 13 different treatments. I've been through so much and so many struggles and obstacles, and I never thought that I could get clean. I never thought that I would be off drugs and living a normal life. And that's the thing is I know when you're in an active addiction, you don't feel like it's possible. And I want you to know it is possible. It's just changing your habits, changing your environment, changing the way you think, and just you have to change everything. But the the reward of changing everything is way greater than you could ever imagine. And I'm sure a lot of addicts that are in active addiction have probably had clean time in the past, and so they know how that feels. But what I want you to know is it is possible. I'll have 2 years in this coming winter. And I never thought that I would be sober, that I would be doing the right thing. And so that just shows I was in active addiction for 15 years, since I was 11 years old. And I died 3 times in basically a year and a half. And the last time I died, I took everything out of me. I was in the hospital for a month. I had to relearn to talk, to walk, to do basic functions. I can't drive anymore. I can't work. These are the results of my own actions, of continuing to use and not quitting. And can happen to any single one of you that's in active addiction. You think it's impossible, you think you're invincible. I did too. You're not invincible. You'll either die or end up in jail. I mean, there's no ways around it. That's the outcomes of using. So, but I just wanted to let you know it is possible. You can do it, and it takes time, and it takes a lot of changing different habits, but it's worth it, and the reward is so amazing. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel free. And I'll talk a little bit about some of the ways that I um got, like, what I used to help me get through this last year and a half. So we'll get started on the next topic, but here we go. the people in recovery um really are probably having a hard time right now because of the fact that boredom is the number one key to relapse. And when you're stuck inside your house or you're not working anymore, you'll find yourself very bored, and that is a key thing to relapse. Now, there is tools you can use that help with staying calm and focused and not frustrated with everything that's going on. Meditation is the number one thing. When you learn to meditate, you should take at least 30 minutes out of your day to meditate. And it will, as you learn to meditate, it won't come easy at first. You'll think it's impossible at first. But as you work and grow and you practice every day, it gets easier and easier. And then you find yourself, your brain is always kind of calm without all that extra chatter. And that's where anxiety, depression comes from. And you go to a doctor and they just give you pills, and they don't teach you that there's ways that you can make that, like anxiety, depression, instead of taking a pill, you can meditate, and you can find ways that there's exercising is a good one, running, walking. There's so many different things. Yoga is a good one, and there's things that you can do to line your body. And you gotta also, be around the right environments, the right people, the right places, because this is not the time to be trying to take chances going out and hanging out with people that do use because you're bored. And so you really need to be careful. I don't want to see suicides. I don't want to see people the overdosing. I don't want to see people losing their lives right now. We have a crisis going on. And for addicts, I know they don't stop. I was an addict for 15 years, like I said, and I know how that is, that when you're in active addiction. But for the people that are in recovery, like I say, like, I just don't want to see people go back, because it's only gonna cause more destruction than do any good. And you know that it's as well as I know that. And like I said, I've had recovery a time in the past, it only causes more disaster. So I just want people to know that there is ways that you can deal with um, being in the house. Find activities, like I said, find workouts, do puzzles, read books, or educate yourself on the world news, how the world works. Do elevate yourself in this time of that we're in quarantine. Don't de-elevate, because you want to be in a high frequency. You want to be on a good vibration level where you feel good. And because when you are depressed and bored, you're on a low frequency that makes your body also feel not good. So it causes an impact physically on your body. So I just want people to know that there's ways that you can deal with this without going back to using. I don't want to see that. I care about everybody, and I know how addiction is. I've been there. So that's what I wanted to say about that, and we'll move on. So last thing I want to say is, I understand right now it's hard for everyone that's going through addiction, and you can either use this time to elevate yourself or de-elevate. And I would suggest to elevate yourself in this time. Learn, gain knowledge, find truth to this world, and and find peace within yourself, because you need it at this time. And sometimes it's hard to find it. There's, like I said, different meditation practices, there's different things you can learn that will help you. I got a lot of videos, or videos and content. I'll post a link up here. And when you check it out, hit that subscribe button too. I much appreciate it. Helps me get my content out there. I just want to reach more addicts, more people. I want more people to hear this message and understand that, you know, everyone on this planet is going through a hard time right now, and addicts especially. And I understand how it is, and I just don't want to see people go backwards. And the things that happen when you go backwards, usually it's gonna end up in overdose, jail, something. I mean, there's not many other results that come out of it. So I care about you all. I want you guys to take something from this. You know, comment below what you think. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll talk to you guys later.